Welcome to Sports Savvy TV. How about them Nuggets? I should have said that a little louder. But y'all hear me. The Denver Nuggets shocked the world and upset the Okc Thunder in OKC. You see, coming into this series, me personally, I thought the Denver Nuggets was going to be tired, exhausted after coming off a Game 7 series with the LA Clippers. Even though they blew out the Clippers in Game 7, that was a tough series through 6 games. So I thought, they weren't going to have their legs under them. Joker may be a little sluggish. Him and Jamal Murray. Boy, was I wrong. This Denver Nuggets team, they never out of a game. They always fighting. A big part of that is their interim coach. That guy can coach, man. He got these guys believing they can go win a championship, no matter the weaknesses on their team. He got them believing we're the best team in basketball and we're going to go out and shock the world. And this Denver Nuggets team is playing with that chip on their shoulder. Watching this game, OKC controlled the game for the most part. They easily controlled the game. SGA was out there cooking with 33 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists. In the paint, Joker was doing his thing, but, it kind of felt like Chet and Hartenstein were double teaming him in the paint. Because Isaiah Hartenstein had 12 and 9, while Chet Holmgren had 12 and 6. You feel me? They were balling in there. When you look at the Thunder, they have a complete balanced team that play defense and that can run you off the court offensively. So if you don't have a guy like Joker that can go out and just dominate and just give your team a chance, you have no chance against the OKC Thunder. The Nuggets showed we're here, and you're going to have to beat us 4 times in the 7-game series. Because when you look at the Thunder, they were able to get the 121-119 win. They shot 35% from 3. They had 27 assists, 11 blocks, 12 steals, and they only turned the ball over 9 times. They shot 42% from the field. Numbers like that, you should be able to win. Alex Caruso, he was everywhere out there. I mean, at certain parts in the game, he looked like one of the best players on the court. 20 points, 6 rebounds. The man had 6 steals. That dude good, man. You can see why they brought him over there. Lou Dort had 14. Jalen Williams had 16.7 rebounds, 4 assists. But it wasn't enough. The OKC Thunder took their foot off the pedal. And you never supposed to do that against an experienced team like the Denver Nuggets, who done won a championship, who done been there and done that, who know what it takes to go back and get another championship. You're supposed to put them guys away. And you see the OKC Thunder inexperience showed in this one. It really showed. Coaching showed in this one too. I never been an analytical guy, but that analytical BS is what got the Thunder beat. How in the hell are you fouling a team when you're up 3? Why are you scared of another team making a 3-point shot when you're a top 3 defensive team in the league? That showed the Denver Nuggets that they're afraid of them. The Thunder showed their hands in Game 1 that they are afraid of the Nuggets, because ain't no way you supposed to be fouling when you're up. It makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? When you look at the Nuggets, Jamal Murray had 21, 6, and 6. He was off. Every time I look up, he was bricking shots badly. Chris Brown had 11 and 13. Russell Westbrook, that guy has been the X factor in the playoffs for the Nuggets so far. 18 points, and he was solid out there, man. But Aaron Gordon, who having a better playoffs than Aaron Gordon? No one. That alley tip that he made against the Clippers turned that whole series around. And now he done made the play in this series that could really push the Nuggets past the OKC Thunder. Shouts out to Aaron Gordon, man, for not just being a role player, but being one of the leaders on the team, man. You know, he do a lot for this Denver Nuggets team. He ball handles sometime. You know, he rebound, he D up. He just a guy that you want on your team and you need. 22 big points, 14 rebounds. Not only that, late in that game, he knocked down 2 big free throws, and he ran the court with the game on the line with no timeouts, and gave himself and gave the Denver Nuggets an opportunity to win the game. Because when I seen Russell Westbrook take off with the ball, I was like, no, pass the ball, Russ. Because we all know Russell Westbrook could be selfish at times, you know, playing back in his old arena. He might have wanted to be the star and force a bad shot. But Russell Westbrook had none of that on his mind. He was like, you know what? I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my team. I see Aaron Gordon, and I'm about to swing this thing. And he made a clutch pass in the clutch. You don't say that much about Russ. Him making plays in the clutch. That pass was on the money. Because when Aaron Gordon elevated, I was like, that's going in. That's going in. Because Aaron Gordon released that ball so perfectly, man. It was just beautiful. That's why he didn't even say nothing after he made it. You know, his face let you know, man, I do this, man. I practice this. I work on this. Because Aaron Gordon never was a three-point shooter like that. He been knocking them down this playoffs, and he was knocking them down in the regular season, man. Shouts out to Aaron Gordon, bro. Shouts out to the Denver Nuggets, man. From going into OKC and knocking off these boys and taking control of the series. Joker, what can you say about him? He's special. 42 points, 22 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 blocks on 52% shooting from the field. That's a bad boy. The Nuggets won this game while only dishing out 18 assists compared to the Nuggets 27. That's crazy. Sometimes it's not how you win. The only thing that matters is, did you win? And the Nuggets had 54 points in the paint compared to the Thunder 46. They had 63 rebounds, 21 offensive rebounds, man. Dominating. 82% from the free throw line they shot. And they only shot 31% from 3. And they were able to win compared to the Thunder 35% from 3. The Nuggets shot 44% from the field compared to the Thunder 42% from the field. You know, they made the adjustments and they gave themselves a chance. And that's all you need in the playoffs is a chance. Because when you got a chance, it's all on you to come through. And the Nuggets did that, man. If I'm the OKC Thunder, I am pissed. I expect the OKC Thunder to come with it in the next game, but it may not matter because the Denver Nuggets smell blood and water. And you know what they say when sharks smell blood and water? They go in for the KILL. You feel me? Good win by the Denver Nuggets. I'll see y'all on the next one.